On this edition of Kababayan Today, actor Erick Esteban for Film Fridays talks to us about his iconic character, Minny Pacquiao, and his new project, Bite Size Bayani. Plus, his daughter makes an appearance. Don't miss that here on Kababayan Today. Kababayan Today, a native of Chicago, kasama natin ngayong araw na ito ay 5-time nominee ng 2012 LA Weekly Theater. At yung kanyang production na Magno Rubio ay nanalo ng maraming awards as Best Choreographer at Director. Siya rin ang lumikha ng YouTube series na Minny Pacquiao, kung saan siya ay nagpanggap bilang ang ating pinakamamahal na boxer ng bansa na si Minny Pacquiao. Ang kanyang animated short na may titulo na The Fisherman o Mangingisda ay ipinalabas sa cable channel na HBO. Meron naman siyang bagong proyekto na ipapakita natin dito sa Kababayan Today na eksklusibo lang para sa ating mga manonood. A native of Chicago joins us on Kababayan Today. He's a 5-time nominee of the 2012 LA Weekly Theater, and his production of Magno Rubio at the Ford won several awards for its choreographer and director. He's also the creator of the YouTube series Minny Pacquiao, where he impressively spoofs our country's own boxer, Manny Pacquiao. His first animated short, entitled The Fisherman, or Mangingisda in Tagalog, was picked up and shown on the highly acclaimed cable channel HBO. He's here on the show to tell us more about his new project called the Bite Size Bayani series. He's the Filipino that we should all celebrate and get to know. Mga kaibigan at kababayan, friends and fellow Filipinos, it is my pleasure to welcome a dear friend of mine, Mr. Erick Esteban. Hello, Erick!
Hello.
Kamusta? How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Okay naman. Maupo ka?
Of course.
Oh, so kamusta ka na?
That's great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you and your new hosting job. I'm so excited to be on the show with you.
Salamat.
It's wonderful.
So let's get this straight. Naintindihan mo ako kapag nagtagalog ako?
Of course.
Of course.
Apo.
Opo.
Diretso ang Tagalog ko.
Oh, ang galing
no,
mo.
not really.
Okay.
I can understand everything. It's very, my vocabulary is smaller, but
you understand me completely.
Well, yeah, because we grew up, Fil-Ams, we grew up listening to Tagalog. So by osmosis, you kind of learn,
to understand.
And then, of course, my Lola and Lola grew up with us. They lived with us when they moved here, and they taught us a little bit, and so I can get by. I can survive in the Philippines, and I'll still sound like a Fil-Am for sure.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You were born and raised here in America.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised in Chicago.
Chicago. Your parents migrated here when they were?
In their 20s, yeah.
Okay.
And then they met here.
They met here?
Yeah, they met here.
Okay, so where are they from the Philippines?
My mom they're both from Manila. My mom is taga Sampaloc, and my dad is sa San Andres.
San Andres.
Yes.
Ang galing ah. Nakapunta ka na ba sa Pilipinas?
Twice.
Twice before.
Once when I was 1.5, so I don't remember that.
Okay.
But once when I was 16, and that actually was one of those trips that kind of flip everything.
Yeah.
Pun intended, I guess.
Haha, very good, very good.
No, but
it was
it was a life-changing trip because you see, like, you were in Green Hills and you see the beauty, and you see the beauty of Baguio and all that. But then you also see a lot of people who aren't very lucky, and they're very poor. And you see how lucky you are to be born here in America and to be born to, really what is kind of compared to his wealth.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean? It's
compared to the Philippines.
Compared to some of the people in the Philippines who, don't have much. And, you see how lucky you are, and you see how
your parents sacrificed
and
as well
how far they came.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time when I'm like, oh, I moved here from Chicago, and I have to audition all the time for the. My dad moved thousands of miles away to a different climate with winter and, all these different things that I probably would never have been able to get used to.
And you know what's so great is that people that are watching the show right now can absolutely identify to your story.
It's totally true.
You know?
I mean, everybody, it's incredible what our parents, or the second generation, our generation, what our parents did to get us to this point.
Absolutely.
To where we're sitting on a TV set talking about Kababayan Today. I mean, really, it's incredible to think, even in just my lifetime, how far we as Filipinos and Filipino Americans have come. You know, so it's incredible.
So talk to me about. Oh, hi! That's our special guest.
Oops, she's a surprise.
Yes. Okay, we'll see her later on in the show. So let's talk about deciding to be an artist. As we know, our Filipino parents, that wouldn't be their first choice. Particularly a lot of parents that want their children to be professionals.
Sure.
You be a doctor, you be a nurse, you be a lawyer, an engineer. But what if you tell your parents, Mom, Dad, I'm going to be an actor?
Well, you know what's funny is my parents are the best parents in the world. And like the first play that I did, my dad came to the intermission. I don't want to, I shouldn't tell the story. I'm going to get emotional. No, but.
That's okay, tell the story.
No, it was.
How old were you?
I was 21.
Okay, and this
21.
was in Chicago.
And this was in Chicago. It was Pegasus Players. It was a young playwrights festival. It was my first professional play, and it was opening night. And my dad came down during intermission, and happened to be in the bathroom when I went to the bathroom, and he said, "You're doing a good job." You know, Filipino parents aren't very verbal. They're it's just, but I saw in his face that he knew that his son had found what he really wanted to do. And I think as parents, and now that I'm a parent, that's kind of your job, is to help your kids to find themselves. It's not necessarily to mold your kids, but to help them find who they are as people. And now, because of my parents, I'm able to produce cartoons.
I know, and this is really exciting, all the stuff that you're doing. It's very inspiring. We're going to talk about that and all the stuff that you're doing when we return here on Kababayan Today. Don't go away.